Now, I have a very, very great, I also would say, mission to come now. Now, we as the entire board have been talking for quite a long time about how to select people for a lot of awards which we are giving, which are up to come. And I think this is something which I believe is one of our greatest awards which we are giving in regards to respect, in regards to honor people which did something very special. Now, in this case, of course, due to COVID, a lot of the countries went in good standing. We actually exempted and we've avoided a lot of, I would say, lately in the days, supporting initiatives towards these countries as they suffered. And for of this year's introduction to a new honorary member, something very, very unique. But first, at the same time, I would like to refer to Mr. Murray, who is the chairman for the honorary lifetime membership committee, which are setting the people according to a specific criteria. Please, can you unmute Meridic for me? Murray, are you around?
I'm unmuted.
Okay. Okay. Murray?
Yeah?
Murray, I give you the word. Okay, if we can come back later to Murray, because I want that Murray says a little bit about whatever happens. Now, due to the fact that, okay, this year we will only award one very special person for this new honorary lifetime membership. The entire board has decided to give this one specific medal to a person which did really a lot for her country, which is actually a female. And I see Murray is here. So before we come to our awarding, I would like, Murray, please, I want you to give us some words about the honorary lifetime members and a little bit about the history and your feelings when it comes to this award.
Sure. Well, a very early good morning to everyone around the world. It's a pleasure to be able to address you all on behalf of the Honorary Life Members Committee. But before I start, I just want to acknowledge, and I know Thomas has already done so with a few of the different committees, but I just want to acknowledge the assistance and help by Heinz Brunner from South Africa and Norbert Schmidiger in Switzerland for their active part in the assessment process. And of course, Anton Mosserman is also on the committee, but he's more of a patron of the committee. But I think before we go much further, I think it's important that everyone understands the process and hopefully help with future applications going forward. So for this, I think everyone should read and understand the nomination process. 2, read and understand the criteria process. And for both the nomination and criteria process, it's important that you send through all requirements as requested. So without all this information, we cannot process that application. The window of opportunity that's sent through is approximately 16 months, but everyone seems to leave it to the last 2, 3, or even week before the cutoff date, before they send anything. This must add a lot of stress to the country putting it through, as well as the Continental Director, who is obviously helping to process the nomination. So for this year's Congress, the committee received 9 nominations. 6 of these nominations were received on time, and 3 were received after the close-off date and therefore not processed. The Honorary Life Member Committee's role is to ensure that the candidates submit all the relevant information, and then we write to the board outlining the candidates and any discussion points around them, and it's up to the Worldchefs board to decide as to who they nominate as to who receives the successful Honorary Life membership. It's also important to understand that within the criteria, it states that Worldchefs cannot have more Honorary Life members than it has countries on its books. So I know who the successful candidates have been for this Congress, but at this stage, I will hand back to Worldchefs President to make that announcement. So on behalf of the Honorary Life Members Committee, we wish you all good health and stay safe in this ever-changing and strange world we live in. And a quick note to say congratulations to Singapore and to Russia for their Congress bids. So Thomas, back to you, and I'll let you make the announcement. And thank you for the opportunity to say a few words.
So first I have to say ho, ho, ho. Thank you so much. It's always a pleasure seeing you. And I'm very thankful for what you do and the committee is doing. And I believe it's very difficult also to go through these processes and select the right people. So this year, our one and only Honorary Life membership goes to Ulla Liukkonen from Finland. Ulla, a very, very, very big thanks for all your efforts you are always doing, and for whatever you have been done for the chef's world. You are a fantastic individual. You are a great team player. People love you very, very much for your passion for cooking. And we as Worldchefs want to grant you the Honorary Life membership, and on behalf of all the chefs around the world. Congratulations, well deserved, Ulla Liukkonen. Now, we come to our next slide. The next slide is going actually for all the recognitions which we are going for. The next person I would like to call on the mic is one of our key element players in humanitarian awards and aspects. He himself received this award before some time of his never-ending dedication towards supporting people in this regards. And I would like to call for a small introduction online, Mr. Widmann Leong from Thailand. Widmann, please.
Okay, good evening, everybody. This is Widmann here from Thailand. Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we hear you.
Yes.
Well,
should I explain about Worldchefs Without Borders?
Yes, you talk a little bit about Worldchefs Without Borders. What's your plans? What are you doing? And then we will award actually and give the humanitarian award in your presence. Okay.
Actually, we've been doing quite a lot for the past 2 years after the Congress in KL. We have around 20 events for the past 2 years. Personally, I would like to thank Thailand, Philippines, Myanmar, Iceland, Vietnam, Norway, USA, Italy, Indonesia, Denmark, and Malaysia for actively doing chef social responsibility for the needed ones. And especially I want to highlight like Indonesia, Chef Stefu actually do a relief effort for Pulau tsunami relief effort. And also Christine from Norway do a fundraise for Worldchefs Without Borders by auctioning 3 chef jackets. And cannot forget Chef Renee Maki from US, President of Tampan Bay chapter, for hosting Worldchefs Without Borders organizing and fundraising event managed to raise 40,000 US for Worldchefs Without Borders Global Fund. For this, personally, I thank you, Chef Bruno Marti. And not forgetting from Italy, Roberto, installed a Worldchefs Without Borders truck in Italy, doing all the NSS effort, which personally, as the chairman of Worldchefs Without Borders, I would like to thank Chef Roberto for your actively involved in helping others people. And definitely, Worldchefs Without Borders, we have our very own CSR event in Vietnam in this October 18 to 21st of October 2019. And we managed to feed 600 children. We create a Worldchefs Without Borders library and also renovate the kitchen. For this, I thank the association, Saigon Professional Guilds, and Chef Alexander for helping us in this event. And also the Chef Hug actually happened recently, that we created this Chef Hug with support from Thailand Chef Association by feeding 40,000 people in 10 days. On top of that, we actually hired 850 chefs that lose their job in the recent situation. Most of them have no job, no income. So we gathered all the chefs that are doing quite okay during that time and managed to seek a lot of support from the sponsors to sponsor this very event. So overall, we did quite well. 40,000 people has been fed in 50 districts in Bangkok. And also definitely 850 chefs managed to have a little income, little token from us. And definitely not forgetting the taxi driver that actually delivered the food to all the 50 districts. It's a 10-day non-stop cooking action for Chef Hug event in Thailand. And last but not least, I wanted to thank Olivia from Myanmar for actively doing a lot of chef social responsibility in Myanmar. I think at least 10 to 15. Non-stop reporting sending to me every single month. So for this, Olivia, thank you so much. And last but not least, Cambodia event has been postponed to next year, June, which is on the 13th to 17th of June 2021. Till date, we have around 30 country chefs, around 70 to 80 of them already registered. And we are still accepting more entries. Everybody is welcome to join us in Cambodia to complete our CSI event for Siem Reap, Cambodia, which is planning to feed at least 10 or 14,000 Cambodians. It's not about feeding, but it's more about sharing to others. We as chefs, I mean, we share our happiness. We share our social responsibility to anybody that needs, or even we can share our joy to them. And last but not least, I wish all the chefs stay safe, never give up. If possible, help others along the way. Thank you.
Widmann, thank you so much for all your never-ending, I would so say, energy, for all your great efforts. We all love you for your big heart, for your dedication. God stay with you. Stay safe, my friend. And the winner of this year's Humanitarian Award goes to South Africa, Philip Freitman. Philip has done a lot of fantastic things in Africa. A lot of fantastic things in Africa for feeding people which are really in need in big volume. And for this, the entire board has decided we will give this humanitarian award this year to Philip Freitman from South Africa. Thank you very much. Congratulations. And I believe it is really amazing. People like him who dedicates his time and efforts towards feeding the needy is really something outstanding and very rare in these times. But COVID showed us a different story. So all show your heart and look for the needy. We are coming to the next award, which will be the Education Award. For the Education Award, actually, we had several nominees. So the entire board decided for something special because we decided to give 2 awards this time. The first award in this category goes to a person who dedicated himself to translate the entire pre-commie program into Arabic. He dedicated his time for months on his own cost to get actually this translated in Arabic. And the first education award goes to the United Arab Emirates, to Amro Alyassin from the United Arab Emirates. Amro, congratulations, well deserved, super. Thank you for that. You will help all the Arabic speaking people definitely to go into this program and at the end, go into the path which we are all gone through to become a professional chef at the end. Congratulations, Amro, congratulations to the United Emirates for having persons like Amro who are really putting all the times in and getting awarded simply with saying thank you so much for the efforts. Our next award is going, actually, it's the Communication Award. This Communication Award, we had a lot of, I so would say, thoughts about that. And we had altogether 5 people on the list to get awarded for this, I so would say, special award. And the Communication Award has been given to a lady. She comes from very far for her dedication in, as I would say, not only to communicate, but to speak up, to speak out, and to follow what's her belief and dreams and supporting actually chefs in her region. The Communication Award goes to Australia, to Miss Karen Doyle. Karen, congratulations for that. I believe this is really something really outstanding, amazing. You are very passionate about whatever you are doing, and you are supporting basically all the people and all the young chefs and culinarians in your community and bringing them up towards going out of the country and representing Australia far over, not down under, but all around the world. And the second Communication Award goes to a person who is really, I so would say, very, very, It's a little bit difficult to explain, but this person, he was behind, I so would say, a lot of initiatives which has been brought up and supported, I so would say, the industry very, very heavily. But I would like to actually go into a direction, and I would like, how shall I say? This person has supported us not only throughout a week, through a month, or through a year. He has been actually supporting us for years. And this years started when we came in contact with, I so say, Nestle. He helped us a lot, and he was doing a lot with us, which I believe it is something outstanding. But of course, communication alone doesn't help us. So we said, no, we're not going to give him something for communication because he united us and he helped us so much. So the Education Award number 2, which went actually not in the slide sequence like I had, to Mr. James Griffin from the USA for supporting us with getting all the support from Nestle, translation support and whatever. I believe that was really amazing. James Griffin, Education Award. Thank you very, very much for all your great dedication and help. Lynn, can you later go to the next one? Exactly. Karen Doyle, we already had. Now we are going to the Lifetime Achievement Award. Lifetime Achievement Award is for me something which I believe has to be given to a person who did something very outstanding. This person is for centuries in the business. He is a fantastic, I so would say, individual who built a chef association and leads a chef association in a region which is a little bit complicated and difficult. He is more than 30 years in the organization. He is really amazing. And at the same time, he is a person who has a very, very unique character. The Lifetime Achievement Award goes to Cuba, to Mr. Eddy Fernández Monte. Eddy, congratulations to you. Very well done. I think really amazing. And I believe Cuba plays a big role in all the Creole cuisine, in the Caribbean cuisine, in the South American cuisine, which I believe it is really, really, really very, very great. Eddy, from my side, from the entire board, from all the people around the world, this Lifetime Achievement Award has been given to you for your long-time dedication and for your hard work, which you always contributed to the Cuban Chef Association and as well to the World Association of Chef Society. Thank you very, very much for this. The next award, which we are going through, will be something, I say, different. We are going to the Escoffier Award. Escoffier, as we all know, and you all know, was a person who get actually the world into a direction that cooking became very, very professional. It became very, I so would say, organized. And he was the key essential player behind all of this. This year's very special award as the Escoffier Award will be given to a person I personally met him many times. He is a gallant figure of the industry. He comes out of the region of Mr. Rick Steven. I had the pleasure to travel the world with Rick, and we met this person, and it was simply stunning when we went to this amazing country. I'm talking about Japan. And you all know for sure about whom I do speak. Toshi-san from Japan. The Escoffier Award this year goes to you for your never-ending enthusiasm and for your centuries being in the business. And I would say a very, very, very big applause to you for your really making Japan the dot on the white background in the chef's world. Toshi-san, congratulations to the Escoffier Award, which is given to you by the entire board of directors. Congratulations, it's really amazing. Now, the next award, that's a very, 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 very good question. Yeah, the President's Award. What means a President Award? A President Award should be given to a person for his achievements, what he did throughout his entire life. And I believe there is one guy who did something amazing for all of us. This person, he comes from a European country. He is known by everyone for decades in being in the business. And I would so say he made something which not many people, not many countries, even it's a small country, could have ever managed to do so. I want to give the President's Award for this EGM to Mr. Armand Steinmetz from Luxembourg. Armand, congratulations, a lifetime member, and now you're getting the President Award for making something unique. Expo, Expo Gast, Luxembourg, being, I think, since your childhood into this business, and you made with your team Expo Gast, Luxembourg, what it is. The Culinary World Cup. Congratulations to Luxembourg and to Armand Steinmetz. The next award, which is on our line, it's actually the introduction of Worldchefs honorary judges. We decided as the board this year to give some very prestigious honorary judge recognition to people who definitely deserve to be recognized throughout their entire life for what they did. And they will get this honorary judge recognition today actually presented. The first honorary judge recognition for today is going to Thailand, to Marco Brueschweller. Marco, congratulations, well-deserved, fantastic, a very amazing individual with a really hard for competitions. He trained a lot of teams. He came up with, I so would say, a lot of fantastic, great talents. And thank you for this. Therefore, Marco, you are awarded with the honorary judge recognition. The second person in the row I would like to talk about is a person who many, many years back brought a team and teams from Canada all around the world. This person is a fantastic individual. We all know him very, very well. He has a very strong character. He is a great human being. He is a tough judge. And I would like to give, on behalf of the entire board, the second Worldchefs honorary judge recognition to Mr. Bruno Marti from Canada. Congratulations, Bruno, well-deserved, I believe. Fantastic, amazing, great. The third honorary judge recognition today, and we're giving 4, will go to a person, of course, you already show him, which is Aloyse Jacoby from Luxembourg. Because Armand alone can't clap, as we say, one hand can't clap. So one takes the lead and one is taking actually the people care of. And I think Aloyse Jacoby, a well-recognized judge all around the globe, deserves this honorary recognition actually as an honorary judge. Aloyse Jacoby, well received. Congratulations to you. I'm very happy to announce that you are one of the recipients. And last but not least, but Lynn, don't show the slide, is a person I believe everyone is afraid of. Because when the people going there, on the way already they shiver, when they're there they shiver, when they're on stage they shiver, and this guy, he manages all judges over there. I don't know if you already can guess who will get this award, but it's a very great culinarian who made his way up from childhood on, and he is the Obmann of the jury for the Culinary Olympics, which is held always in Germany. It goes to Frank Widmann. Frank Widmann, congratulations for this amazing award. You have it well deserved, and I believe the entire board was very, very happy to give you this honorary judge recognition. Congratulations to you and to the German Chef Association for their never-ending enthusiasm, for their great support, and for their, I would say, having a unique facility all around, which we have seen now in Stuttgart, and definitely the ICA is one of the Olymp of cooking, as it's called, the Culinary Olympics. Frank Widmann, congratulations to you. Amazing, amazing. Now, we will go actually to the next slide. The next slide will actually go into the introduction of Worldchefs Lifetime Honorary Judge. This will be going to a person who I personally have my utmost respect, to a person who really made big changes in the culinary world, getting national teams to become an Olympic winner. This person has been actually leading the culinary committee for some time, and he achieved a lot. This actually recognition will go to Gert Klötzke from Sweden. Gert, congratulations, honorary lifetime judge recognition. Thanking you for your great efforts in the culinary world, leading the culinary committee, and I'm very thankful for decades of working with you and with the entire team. We will have for the future definitely a new leader in this committee and this organization. I will make that official also today. People don't know that, but Gert will not leading the culinary committee anymore. He will be a special advisor to the new chairman of the committee and will be always our special guidance and advisor. And the new chair for the culinary competitions will be Mr. Rick Steven from Singapore. Congratulations to Gert Klötzke for his World Chefs Lifetime Honorary Judge recognition, and at the same time, congratulations, Rick, to you for your new leadership in the culinary world as actually the new leader for culinary competitions and the development of. Gert Klötzke, greetings to Sweden. Congratulations. Now, the next award will be also something which is, I would say, I have to start with a sad story. And this makes me feel really, really sad. Because the first medal I want to dedicate to a person who, for me, was a very good friend. He was a leader in the industry. He just passed away recently, and I just spoke some hours before with him. Call it like this. I spoke with him about his future, his plans, what he wanted to do, and he passed away in a heart attack. Definitely in his absence, but for his great achievement as a continental director as well for the Americas, I will present the first President's Medal to my good friend through definitely hand his brother. The President's Medal goes to the late Claudio Ferrer for all his achievements, for whatever has been done, and the medal will be given to his brother Ruben. I would have wished to give him this medal personally, but unfortunately, I have to say, Claudio passed away. He was a great instrumental player in the Americas, and we have to say a big goodbye. We really love him, and I think he really deserves this kind of special President's Medal. Now, the next President's Medal goes to a country where it's very warm. It goes to a young country, but the person who deserves and who will get this President's Medal today, he did a lot for his country. He interacted in international competitions a lot. And at the same time, he is a very, very nice person. The second President's Medal for today goes to Isaac Kofi from Ghana. Isaac, congratulations for all your great efforts, for all the great things you are doing. And I believe continue going in the right direction. You are the right guy from one of the African countries, which really well deserves this recognition. Congratulations, Isaac Kofi Sackey. The next President's Medal for today goes to a person who comes from a little bit of a different region than Africa. He is an instrumental player in Indonesia. He is a long-time member of the World Organization of Chef Societies. And I would like to recognize Stefu Santoso from Indonesia with the next President's Medal. Stefu, congratulations. I know surprise, but surprise happens. Always think positive, because I believe this is one of the key elements in our industry where we have to surprise people and to make others as well recognized. Thank you so much, Stefu Santoso. The next President's Medal goes to a person which loves to educate young chefs, which loves actually to help and to support, and at the same time, she is a female. In the strong world of the chef's world, she is representing a very great institution. I met her many times around the world. And this special President's Medal goes to Canada. It goes to Shonah Chalmers for her never-ending enthusiasm. Shonah, congratulations to you. I'm very happy that I can award you with this President's Medal. Well deserved, well taken, and super. I want to come to a person who is going green. Sometimes his jackets are green, his mind is green, and he loves green food. This person has received the President's Medal during one of my visits at the European meeting, but I want to put him on screen as he deserves well to be recognized by everyone. This medal has been awarded in 2019 to Frank Fohl from Belgium. Frank Fohl, congratulations. Thank you again for your great efforts. And this is a way in saying thank you for making the world a greener and better place. Keep it up. The next President's Medal goes to a country which in winter is cold and in summer can be very hot. This lady has been playing an instrumental role in her country and has been actually recognized by the local chefs very much for her enthusiasm. She has a very strong character. She is, I also would say, a great parade example for the strong women in the Russian society and showing that a woman stays actually in the business of a man. Irina Danilova from Russia. Congratulations, Irina, for the President's Award given to you. Keep up the good work and strive and push further and further. I know Russia needs the support and Russia needs actually good chefs, especially for 2026 for the World Congress to come. Thank you very much, Irina. Now, coming actually to a person who has done a lot in Europe. He comes from a country which was a long time in the European, but lately they're, I would say, not really in anymore, but still he belongs to Europe. They all belong to Europe. And I think he is a fantastic individual who did so many good things to all the chefs from, I so call it, Great Britain. This President's Medal goes to Stuart McLeod. Stuart, congratulations. Well done, super received. I'm very happy that you can get actually the President's Medal for your never-ending enthusiasm and hard work. Now, coming into the next President's Medal. Don't show the slide now. This goes to a person which I personally like very much because he is different. And I like people which are different because when they are different, they do things different. They create their own style, they have their own aura, and they have, I still would say, a own identity. He made something which he believed in could be done, and he managed. And he brought a country a very famous title. And for this never-ending energy and getting there where he is and where he was and where he will be in the future. This medal goes, the President medal goes to Mike Pansi from Austria. Mike, congratulations. All the best to you and well deserved. Now, Mike, as we all know, he brought even chefs into the cinema, which you can see, the sky is the limit, and the white uniform can make the impossible possible. So I'm very, very happy for that Mike went into this direction. Get the Austrians for the title. And again, to all the Austrian chefs, congratulations for this super achievement. And you deserve this President's medal very, very well. Thank you very, very much. Now, the next President's medal goes to a person which I personally have to thank a lot. For me, as he always says, Thomas, you are a kind of a rock star of the chefs. He is also one of these kind of rock stars. He loves tattoos. He comes from other regions. He is helping young chefs. He has their own mindset. And I love him for this because he did a lot. He did really a lot for chefs. And I want to give the next President medal to the past president of the USA, American Culinary Federation, to Stafford DeCambra. Stafford, congratulations. Thank you very, very much. I highly appreciate your company and whatever you are doing for chefs. Definitely a milestone achieved for young chefs. They're looking up to you, and I'm thankful for that. I believe this needs a special recognition. Now I'm coming to a person. Some of you maybe not even heard his name, but he is very famous in his region. But the region is very far off in the new world, around the new world. And he is enthusiastic. We really like what he's doing and at the same time, how he thinks and what he's doing. This award goes to Mexico. It goes to Rodrigo Ibanez. Rodrigo, congratulations for all your hard work in Mexico, getting actually the South American continent well represented in the World Association of Chef Societies. I'm very, very proud of you that you are putting that from Mexico. I know hard crisis, very, very difficult in the moment. I know the South American continent is suffering a lot with COVID and a lot of other obstacles politically and so on. But I just tell you, continue to go forward with this enthusiasm you have. Rodrigo, thank you very much. Well deserved. President's medal goes to Mexico. Now, I want to go to another small place on the other end of the world. Most of the people, I think they not even know that this country is existing because it's very small. But it has big, big people with an ancient, long, long history. They come from the region of Rick Stephen and definitely of Neil Abrahams. A part where Rick has been born belongs to that region, and definitely as the continental director for the region, which is Neil Abrahams, I want to give the President's Medal to a very, very special friend and a person who lives all his life on this island. And this goes to Sam Timoko from the Cook Islands. You can see he looks a little bit different. He is a little bit different. I traveled with him. He managed actually to go around the world to represent the Cook Islands around the world. And I'm very, very happy to go into smaller regions because they are very often forgotten. I don't want to forget everyone because even a country is small, I believe they are always having a nice place within the World Organization of Chef Societies because we are all together and we have to always care and take care for each other. Now, the next President's Medal is going to a country which have been gone to a lot of difficulties and obstacles. Even it's in South Europe, but things has become very, very difficult for decades. And I like people who really shows dedication and efforts to, I would so say, developing the country, developing the industry, and at the same time, still being humble, friendly, and a good player. The next President's Medal goes to Damir Crieni from Croatia. Damir, all the very best. Congratulations for the President's Medal, well deserved. Keep your spirit up, keep your motivation on, and please always believe in the power of the white jacket. Unite the Europeans, unite actually the regions where you are in, and try to be actually an example of friendship, of camaraderie, hardship, and definitely passion and dedication. Now, I'm coming to another person who did so much in his career. He dedicated his life not only to cooking, he dedicated his life to charity, to help the needy, and to support people which are really in big need. This person, for me, I met him several times, is a gallant figure in his area and in his field. And he made something which not a lot of people achieved, but he is a great leader. And at the same time, I believe he deserves to get a nice President's Medal. Giuseppe Casali from Italy. Giuseppe, congratulations for all your CSR work, especially COVID and so on, for all the people who are actually in need you helped throughout the past years. Congratulations. Thank you very, very much. I think you are an amazing, amazing person. Another President's Medal goes to a very good culinarian, which you all know. He is not the youngest anymore, but he always stays young. He lives on an island which is in the middle between Europe and North Africa. It's a small island with a very, very long history, with a lot of good cuisine and nice, nice people. I lived in this country for a period of time out of my many other countries I lived in, but I had a great experience there. And this person, which I want to recognize with a President's Medal, has been essential for the past 20, 30 years, even more, who dedicated his life to the culinary industry. And this person's name is Guido DeBono from Malta. Guido, congratulations, my friend. Keep it up. Special honor giving you this, I would say, special medal for a person who always dedicates himself, even with his travels, to the hospitality industry. The next President's Medal goes to a person who did a lot during COVID. Not only during COVID, they're feeding thousands of people every day with passion and dedication, getting sponsors for this. And I want to say thank you to this person very, very specifically, as he is in a region and in a country with itself is not an easy country. And despite of having all the problems in the country and in the countries when it goes around in regards to poverty, in regards to undernourishment, I want to say thank you very, very much. To Coovashan Pillay from South Africa, congratulations to all the great work you are doing, and I'm amazed and blown away for the efforts you have been taking all the time. We have 4 more awardees to come. I believe COVID-19 pandemic made us rethink. COVID-19 has brought us into a situation where we really have to rethink what we are doing. And extraordinary situations are required to fight with extraordinary actions. I met a person very far off when I went in one of my first visits to the Russian Federation. I went to the border where Europe meets Asia. It's on the border of Ural. And this person has done a lot of things for young chefs by that time. And we have seen that he dedicated his time and a lot of effort towards the development of young chefs. He is a great culinarian. He is a very, very humble person, and he has a fantastic character. I want to give the next President's Medal to a very nice colleague, friend from the High North, Arkady Ponomarev from Russia. Congratulations, Arkady, for all your efforts. A great personality, a great guy, and keep on pushing. And don't forget, 2026, support Russia, as we have to, and we want to see a fantastic, I would so say, a World Congress. Now, we have 3 more, actually, awards to give. The next award goes to a person which I know him very well. He is an instrumental player in the region where Rick is living since quite a long time. I believe also Rick knows him very well. And I think this person has been done a lot for the Singaporean cuisine, for the Singaporean, I so would say, hospitality industry. And he himself, he is a celebrity, but down to earth, a very straight and humble guy. The next President Award goes to Eric Theo from Singapore. Eric, congratulations. Well done, well deserved, I think, amazing. And we want to have good food in the next Congress in Singapore. So make sure, yummy, yummy. Now, we have 2 more recipients today to come for the President's Medal. The next person is a chef. He is coming actually from a country which we all enjoyed a fantastic World Congress in 2016. It was in Malaysia. So whom better to give a President's Medal than to this person? I want to give the President's Medal to Mr. Chern Chi Hong from Malaysia. Chern, congratulations. And I want to say thank you for the great Congress what we had, for all the dedication and the backsides of work and whatever. You are a great guy, and congratulations to all of this. So, and the last medal for today will go to a person which I have to say, I know him since centuries. He is for me, one of the most essential chefs during my stay when I was in Germany and in Europe. And when I was the coach of the German national junior team, I worked a lot with him together. This person did something amazing in the Culinary Olympics. He made a booth, a stand, where every chef from all around the world with his team was welcomed. They made amazing food. They hosted all of us. And this was his own initiative. He organized the sponsors. He welcomed you all on this great event at the ICA, at his booth, which I believe that was really stunning. The last medal for today as the President's Medal goes to my very good friend, colleague, one of the most successful coaches actually also in the culinary world, Karlheinz Haase from Germany. Karlheinz, congratulations. I'm very happy to get you this President's Medal, as you always dedicated your entire life towards cooking, chefs, and so on. Now, coming to an end of the President's Medals, I just want to say, I know it was a little bit, but as I said, COVID has distracted a lot of us. And at the same time, I believe that chefs need the support from all around. You are fantastic people. You are really our sign throughout the world that chefs are different. Chefs are making the impossible possible. And I just say to all the people on the call today to all the presidents around the world. It's a special personal plea from your world's president. Stay humble, stay open-minded, be always open-minded, and help the needy. Help people, help young chefs to get developed, because I see, especially now, they are all worried. And we, with a positive attitude, can always go into the direction in saying, thank you to all of you. Thanks for your care and your help, because I know you are all fantastic people. Coming to an end of the President's medals, saying thank you, congratulations to all of the recipients, and you all well deserved. Thanking you from the bottom of my heart for all your efforts, for all your dedication, being and making the difference in the culinary world. And this congratulation, I have to say, on behalf of the entire board, of the ExCom, of everyone who is leading Worldchefs in the moment, we are thankful to all of you that you stay behind us and that you make us what we are, the World Organization of Chef Societies, as we call it, Worldchefs. Thank you very, very much for giving me the time in talking about the President's Medal. Now we are going to our next slides. Now, first of all, I want to say thank you very, very much to Wales and Luxembourg, as both of the countries hosted us for our board meetings. Wales, it was an amazing, outstanding, I so would say, experience, living on a golf court, having all the greens, and everything was simply outstanding. Say thank you very much to the Celtic Manor as well for hosting us there, where normally they play the Ryder Cup. It's a very prestigious place where the best golfers in the world, inclusive Tiger Woods, kick, I so would say, the balls into the greens and doing amazing. And thank you very, very much. Luxembourg, during actually the Expo Gast, thank you, Alan Hostert, thank you to the Fatal Club, thank you to Armand and Aloyse for making this happen. We are very, very thankful to all of you, and I believe this is really outstanding, and a big thanks for the entire and from the entire Worldchefs community, and definitely most important as well from the entire board of Worldchefs. Thank you so much for recognizing and giving us the opportunity to have the two board meetings hosted in Wales and Luxembourg. Next slide, please. Now, first of all, we are going to a place where 2020 World Congress will be hosted. We all know you as presidents voted for 2020 World Congress to be held in Abu Dhabi in the United Arab Emirates. And I would like to give the word now to our Congress chairman, to the host, to Mr. Andy Cuthbert from the United Arab Emirates. Andy, please.
Thank you, Thomas. As we're on hour 4 of this meeting, I won't keep you too long. Maybe if I'm allowed to share my screen. Can I share my screen, Lynn?
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Okay. I'm just going to pop up the logo. I hope you can see that. We have had to move our date from the original date because we saw that there was a clash with the FHA down in Singapore. So we were very open to discuss that with Singapore, and as the Congress chairman and with the committee, we decided that moving the date would be the best thing. So the dates are 30th of May to the 2nd of June in Abu Dhabi, which is the capital city of the United Arab Emirates. The Abu Dhabi government is very much behind us, and the Abu Dhabi culture and tourism sector is very supportive, and they're given us quite a lot of time, even during COVID, about the pre-planning. Of course, the COVID is amongst us all, and of course, many things aren't moving as quick as we want, but we are on track for the 2022. As Ragnar mentioned earlier about the pricing for 2024, we would also like to confirm that we will follow that pricing as well within Abu Dhabi. So the 790 is the is the senior delegate fee, and then 550 will be the early bird fee. We have our hotel blocks done already. The venue is going to be the Abu Dhabi National Exhibition Centre, and all the hotels are actually just within 2 minutes walking distance, or 30 seconds if you actually choose the one that's connected to the concourse. So we have a variety of 3-star hotels all the way up to 5-star hotels already booked, and now we're making great plans for the exhibition, the Congress itself, plus the competitions that will surround it. Plus, we're trying to put together an educational part as well, where we'll bring in schools from the region to participate and also to deliver some seminars in an education forum. So all in all, we're on track. We're very happy and proud as the United Arab Emirates to be hosting. This will be our second Congress. The first one we did as a country and as an association was in 2008. We also had this Congress down in South Africa. So we're very proud to bring it back to the Africa, Middle East region. And I know the rest of the presidents that are on the call from my region are very, very supportive and very happy. And congratulations once again to Russia, but also to Singapore chefs. Great presentations we saw today, and it's not easy bidding for a Congress. And I know a hell of a lot of work goes into Congresses. So great job by Wales and for Singapore. And we'll be looking forward to welcoming everybody in 2022, 30th of May through to the 2nd of June. Website is being developed, and we'll be sending out some more updates to the membership shortly. Thank you.
Thank you very, very much, Andy, for all the informations and everything actually which is related definitely to the 2020 World Congress host. Now I'm asking our dedicated person to ring the bell for the 2022 World Congress host to be officially ringed in. Martin.
He's dropped the bell, Murray.
Yeah, he dropped the bell, but definitely, let's ring the bell. I kept one as a backup, you see, so I have a bell. Okay, so this bell officially is going to Andy.
2022, see you in Abu Dhabi.
Which is really fantastic.
What was wrong with my bell?
Your bell was hardly recognized.
Maybe you're eating sausage.
Tinkerbell, not Big Bell.
Definitely. Now let's go, Andy. Congratulations for in advance for the 2020 World Chefs Congress. I'm sure Abu Dhabi will do an amazing job, like usual. We have seen so many great events there, and I believe it will be a really rememberable and outstanding Congress in 2020 in Abu Dhabi. Next slide, please. Now we have for 30 minutes an open forum, and everyone who wants to who has questions, we can put the questions in the chat box. Now this chat box is open, and I will then distribute the questions to all the people which are in the board, and everyone will be involved in this discussion, okay? You are free to ask any questions now. The floor is yours, President.
Okay, Thomas, I'll just take over from here. You can also raise your hands under participants and actually ask the questions verbally if you'd like. You just click on participants and raise your hand, and then I will point you in the right direction.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Neil. So everyone who has questions, either you raise your hands or you straight go forward and write your question down in the open forum. We are very, very lucky at the moment. We don't get questions.
Raise my hand.
You raised your hand, yeah, but you wanted to have my bell. I know that.
There is.
Drop your own bell.
There is one question from Andy.
Thank you, Neil. More of a statement and a request. Chef Thomas has gone through a great list of awardees and people that have spent and dedicated so much time to the association over the years and decades, including one person that has spent centuries with President Thomas. But in all seriousness, I would like to request those people if they can help us by preserving the archives of the World Association of Chef Societies, and the Archive Committee, the History Committee have been doing a great job, but sometimes it needs a little bit of extra request to some of the people that have been working so long within the association to please send through to the office or to the Historical Committee or to myself or anybody within the executive team to really record the history of our great association. And as we come up towards the 100th anniversary, I hope that we can really make a meaningful contribution about the history of the association. That was all. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you. Is there anybody else who wishes to raise their hand to speak? You can also put a question in the question and answer box, and the board can answer this live, or I can read that out if you'd like.
I think you read it out. That's a nice one.
The only one I have is, do not worry, Thomas, Andreas will talk for Kenya. That's it.
Now you are all free to talk, all free to ask questions. Please, feel free.
Okay, we have Brady Pad. I'm not sure if that's a code name or not, but I will ask you to unmute and you can ask your question now.
Good afternoon. Can you hear me all?
Yep, go ahead.
First of all, I'd like to say congratulations to the committee and to the office for a great meeting. And congratulations to the different countries who won their congresses today. But what puzzles me slightly is that if countries are so, you know, if they're trying to get into world chefs, that they don't use their vote. And I mean, there was a big difference there today, and there was 76 votes there, 78 votes, I think. Between the two countries, and yet there are about 20 other votes outstanding, which is very disappointing for the countries who are making the bids. That countries are not exercising their votes, and I think myself, world chefs should look at this, because if you have a vote, you should use it. What's the point in having it in the first place? You know, I just found it very disappointing today that there's a lot of votes were not used.
I fully agree. I fully agree with this. I believe it's very important that people stay behind from A to Z. And as you said, it's a kind of that definitely disappointing, because if you would have, let's say, 100 countries, you should have 100 votes always continuously. But maybe for some countries it's not that important. But on the other hand, I believe it is really important because it's a direction for the future where we have to go to.
And may I just add to that, we also see that live in Congress. You know, many times on day 3, there's a lot of people registered to vote, and they aren't in the room at the time of the vote. We've seen that many times in the past. Okay, any other questions for the board?
Any questions, feel free to ask, even by writing or by questioning.
Okay, we have a raised hand from Isaac. I've promoted him to the top. Isaac, ask your question. You there? He hasn't unmuted.
Hello.
Isaac?
Yeah. First of all, good morning and good afternoon as well as good evening to the Worldchefs family. And I'm very, very grateful and excited to receive the President's Award from the Worldchefs, and as well as to thank the Worldchefs board for the hard work that they are doing, to see especially my continental director, Chef Andy, who is 100% behind me, Chef Martin in Africa, South Africa also supporting me. But, you know, I took this initiative upon myself to see how best I can able to talk about Worldchefs to other West African countries where I belong to. But I think there was one challenge regarding this in terms of language, especially those in the French country. I don't know if Worldchefs can able to do something like that. At the moment, yes, today we had a couple of meetings discussing and a whole lot. I'm asking myself if we have somebody from maybe even the host of this meeting, like a French person, how can the French person be part of us since we are using English to do everything that we are doing? How can they relate it? Because this is the challenge I'm facing within West Africa, because you know Ghana is being bordered with all French country. So when we meet, for instance, like that, it's become difficult for them to share their opinion, to see how best we can able to share idea, which we don't. So when you approach them, it's difficult for them to say, okay, I want to be part of Worldchefs, or I want to belong to, because language has become a barrier there. So I don't know if Worldchefs board can be able to do something out of that. I know in terms of writing and other stuff, yeah, there's a French and other language that is being used. But in terms of communication like this, what is the board doing about that? And is the board thinking about doing something or adding another language to that? That's my question.
I would like maybe Cornelia to answer that.
Okay, greetings, Isaac. Nice to see you, and congratulations on your award. Well deserved. As you know, there are 4 official languages in Worldchefs, and that is French, Spanish, German, and English. But several years ago, there was a decision to have the official business language to be English, so that there was, for the all administration, office, business matters, it would be one language. And of course, we have many more countries with other languages, but to expedite the procedures that are required, there was a decision made to be English as a business language. So unless that changes, at this point going forward, it's our responsibility to follow the decisions that are made in the past. So we go forward as a business language as English.
Just for some of the new people on the call, maybe Cornelia as well, that within a normal Congress situation, we do have simultaneous translation into the official languages of the Worldchefs. Through this platform, though, the digital platform, I'm not too sure that that is possible. But if we were in a normal Congress, Isaac, we would have had French, German, Spanish, English translations, and also some countries would even bring their own translators. I know our friends from China brought their own translators, and in the past.
And we've tried to slow things down, as you've probably noticed, just so that those people that have translators sitting beside them can translate them for them. But for this mode of communication, we couldn't provide that. So we anticipated that the presidents or some of the observers would have their own translators. That's why it was kept at a slower pace, because there are no simultaneous translations. Thank you.
Okay, moving on to the next question. We've got Stafford DeCambra. You're able to talk now. Ask your question. You there, Stafford?
Hello, hello.
Yep, go ahead.
Okay, first of all, I just want to say aloha to everyone. And then I'd like to say congratulations to the Worldchefs board. This was your first virtual convention, if you will. And, you know, as Connie just said, we've been here for quite some time. And I would like to say that it was enjoyable and that it being the first virtual convention, everyone did an excellent job, including those that have been working behind the scene. When I looked at and spending the time that I did, and again, it's not more about a question, but it's more about saying that I enjoy understanding that we are one world, we are one family, or as I would say from the islands of Hawaii, we are Ohana. And I'd like to thank everyone that have participated, that have been engaged, who have been involved. And I look forward to the day when all of us, the chefs in the white jackets, the chefs in the white coats, where we can be together again in brotherhood and meet one another again. And that's all I wanted to say. Aloha.
Thomas, would you like to respond?
No, I would like Martin to respond on this one, please.
Well, Chef Stafford, first of all, thank you very much, and congratulations to your award as well. Well, thank you for your nice comments. I think it was quite a challenge, but a great pleasure of putting that EAGM together today. I think it was very successful, and I think it's a great honor to have all the chefs from all around the world together on one platform. And I must say we're very blessed to have a type of platform where we can still communicate and network and share ideas and share joy and pride of our white jackets. So thank you, Stafford, for this wonderful contribution of yours and these wonderful words towards the Worldchefs, and we wish you all the best and stay safe and stay healthy.
Okay, thank you, Martin. Thank you, Stafford. Is there any other questions? We haven't got any other people raising their hands. We have a Q&A from Oliver regarding the Worldchefs Academy. Cornelia, are you able to read that question? It's just helping developing countries such as Myanmar and the cost of that.
Okay, I'm reading the question, but I'm not, I don't understand the question. Worldchefs Academy is free. So if there were, regardless of the country, they are able to go online free. Just to say, as we're here now talking about Worldchefs Academy, we're actually launching the Spanish version in the next 2 weeks. And then immediately after, we're planning to launch the Arabic version and then the Portuguese. So Worldchef Academy will be expanding its audience. But for funding, honestly, I don't understand the question.
I think it's just regarding the Academy. I agree. It's free and many people are using it all over the world. So Oliver, if you'd like to expand on that, would be good. We have one more question from the floor. Chef Alex, if you'd like to talk, the floor is yours. Alex, you there?
Hello.
Hello.
Okay.
The floor is yours. Please ask the question.
Yes. Well, for me, it's not a question. I just want to appreciate the board of directors and for the job well done. For us today, this is our first time attending this Congress, and I'm impressed and feel, especially watching the process going through. I want to also give a special thanks to the Will team. They did well, and congratulations to Singapore. So thank you so much, Chef, for putting all this effort. Now I want to believe that we are going, sometime we are looking in the future for Africa. So thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Thomas, did you want to respond to that?
I would say we take Charles this time because he has to be reactivated. Charles.
Go ahead, Thomas.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead. In regards to Africa and support for Africa, I believe you could say some nice words, what we are planning, what we're doing, and how we are generally supporting actually the countries which are a little bit far off.
Well, I think that one of the things I was kind of leaned on earlier in the meeting was I was so proud of all the programs that the office and the board has been supporting in these times. I didn't want to say the word anymore, but during these times, it's been difficult to reach other countries. I think that our virtual communications have been very, very good. And with Chris's webinars have been well attended, amazingly attended. And the podcast that Ragnar is doing for the association and also the academy, which is growing more and more. I know Cornelia is working a lot with that and the translation. So I'm pretty, I think that the virtual communication has changed forever, and the board and the office has done well to do more things. So we're probably more connected than we ever have, strangely enough, even though we're in a strange time where we can't meet. So I'm just hoping that these programs will continue to grow and actually reach more people all over the world. So South Africa, I think, is kind of near and dear to a lot of us for our own reasons, as I know it's near and dear to me. But I'm kind of excited about the direction we're going.
Okay. Thomas, did you want to add anything to that, or we move on? Okay, moving on. Oliver has raised his hand. I guess he wants to elaborate on his question earlier. Oliver, the floor is yours.
Yeah, Cornelia, all the board, thank you very much first for Cornelia, because she enabled with a lot of effort to Burma chefs and Rakhine chefs the pre-commie certification last year to a lot of chefs. But the next step of World Chef Academy is not free of charge to my knowledge, except it has changed. It starts from $60 and goes to any other amount, whatever subject is. I was talking about above pre-chef World Chef certification, which is not free of charge.
Okay, so what I think you're talking about is certification, and you're wondering if there's an opportunity to look at the fees to becoming certified. There are no other courses that we offer at the moment other than our seminars, but maybe the board could look at opportunities for consideration or discount on certification, but that's something that would have to be discussed at the board and the John Clancy, and I think that would affect city and guild. So we could look into that, of course, and discuss it and get back to you.
So sure, we are in discussion with John and Andreas already on this one. So we prepared that already. So the idea came up since the Aung San Suu Kyi, the Myanmar State Councillor, she initiated because of COVID a 5 months with Australian Hospitality Institute, free of charge courses which are similar. The World Chefs Academy are much more higher from the yield of the value. But I told all Myanmar chefs to stop the World Chefs at the moment because we have this free of charge, so they should go into this, which are COVID, hygiene, all these kind of things.
But there are some Myanmar chefs which have been in Dubai and somewhere else, in top class hotels. They want to go even to Myanmar to World Chef master courses. So I was thinking in that direction. Not for Myanmar only, for developing countries.
Well, anything that we can do to support education, certification, of course, we're all for it. So that's something that we could follow up with. And again, you spoke with John Clancy and the Education Committee. So together with the board, we can take a look at that and see what's possible.
Yeah, thanks a lot. And again, Cornelia, thank you very much for your last efforts. Last year, you did a tremendous job to make that all possible for Myanmar.
My pleasure. Thank you, Oliver.
You're welcome.
Okay, we have one question. I'm going to ask Maurizio if he can read that because it's in Spanish. My Spanish isn't very good. So Maurizio, if you're there, are you able to see the question, please?
Yes, he's talking about the support we will give us to the countries when they do any kind of event, if they can use the website or the magazine for promoting their events. That's what they say.
Okay, Thomas, who would you like to answer this question?
I'm just answering another one in the moment. I will come back to that one, or maybe Cornelia or Charles, could you just answer that for me? Just 1 second, because I'm just answering another one.
I think Ragnar maybe can chime in on this.
I think that's a question for Ragnar.
Sí, gracias, Marcel. Bienvenido. Puedes siempre, cada momento, enviarnos los proyectos de su asociación y también haces una plataforma, un sitio web por su país con su administración. Puedes también informar vos socios de todos los proyectos que haces. So with Marcel, what he's asking is that all you need is to send information to World Chef office if you have any events that you are planning or doing, and we will post those in our website, in our social media. Also, you do have your own website, your country profile, where you can create followers and also post your events and everything that you're doing. A great tool for you to create followers and communicate to stakeholders, sponsors, members, what you are doing in different associations. So please send us either an email or post it on your country profile page. Gracias, Marcel. Espero que...
Okay, great. Thank you, Ragnar. We have another question from Qatar Culinary Professionals. Greetings from the QCP in Qatar. Is there any plans to have judging seminars online format instead of having to travel to get to those courses? Would that be one, Thomas, for Rick, maybe?
Yeah, that or Ragnar, maybe.
Or Ragnar?
Neil, in the future, we want to look at doing some of these online. Obviously, we've got to put the criteria together because now we have to put a lot more work in with the COVID. So once the board has decided on the committee, then we'll work in this direction.
Excellent. Ragnar, did you want to add to that? Or
Absolutely, absolutely. And this is what we have been experimenting quite a lot during the COVID period. And we do see, and if you go to our COVID Hub Center, there is quite a lot of material and constantly new events, online webcast webinars that are in development. And I think this is definitely the way forward. So confirm, this should be one of our focus points in developing those activities.
Okay, great. Okay, we've got a few more questions and answers. So I'll read these out. After the COVID economical, will it be very difficult for some countries to travel? Do you think it possible to use the technology we use today for Chefs Congress for presidents who can't travel? I'm assuming that that's, you know, can we go live when we do have a face-to-face Congress? Can we also have virtual at the same time?
I'm sorry, Neil, that was the question I was answering to. I must have
sorry, was it?
So I missed the question, sorry.
Well done, Ragnar, always looking ahead.
I'm sorry about that. So sorry if the question was completely off bounds.
Okay, great. Okay, so another one. Who should we contact for the program recognising Tunisia Kitchen as an international kitchen, as happened to Peru Kitchen a few years ago? Who would like to answer that, Thomas? Or Cornelia?
Sure, I can answer that. I've had the privilege of being present when a few of our countries have had their cuisine recognized, most recently with Cuba. And that is through the Heritage Committee as well within their own country. And then Worldchefs endorses and recognizes them as well. So if a country is interested in having their cuisine internationally recognized, they could get in touch with the board. I'd be happy to assist. And then we could work together on how to have their cuisine recognized within their country, supporting their communication to their ministers, and also within Worldchefs.
Okay, great. I hope that answers the question. All right, we have less than 2 minutes to go. There's no more questions on the board at the moment. I do have Stafford. He's got his hand raised again. I'm just checking whether he wants to speak again. Stafford, are you there?
Lynn, can you just check on your WhatsApp, please?
I think he just had it raised.
Neil, no, Neil.
Yep.
Can I just take the opportunity, just 1 second, to
yes,
to say, to thank all the presidents around the world for joining the meeting, but also tell them to promote and support Chef's Day as it is coming quite close. So just to promote and as much as they can this great program also of Worldchefs. Thank you.
I think you just said it all. Okay. We have one more. How can countries through Worldchefs share how they migrating the issue of students practicals at workplaces, as most establishments won't be taking internships? Okay, I'm not sure who to direct that at. Maybe it's an education one. Cornelia, maybe?
Sure. If you'd like to share anything you're doing, by all means. Okay, if you'd like to share anything you're doing, by all means, send it to the office. We have a great communications team. We can share it on our blog. We can share it through our HOSCO. We can share it through the newsletter, website, Facebook. And if we do get quite a few, we could feature them in the magazine when we have another digital magazine, maybe have a profile. But once we have the material, we can determine the best way to share it. So if many countries provide that type of information, maybe we could do a complete showcase on that. So if someone starts, and the office could easily send out a circular asking everyone to contribute, and then we could compile something and then share it. We have a fabulous education network, and it would be something to feature with them as well.
Okay, Fantastic. Well, we have no more hands raised, and there's no more questions on the board, so that finishes the open forum. Thomas, back to you.
Yes, okay. Thank you very, very much. I just want to do something actually, which is also very important for me. Actually, I came to Saudi Arabia, as you know, many, many years ago. And I had a dream, to create a chef association in Saudi, which was that time very, very difficult, because people in this country was not ready to go for, I so would say, this field, because it wasn't well reputed, and this is what happens all around the world in some regions. So then I met a very good friend, and I want to say thank you very, very much to a person whom I created the Saudi Chef Association with, and I want to recognize him here because I believe this is also important. Yasser Jad is the president of the Saudi Chef Association. And I don't know, Yasser, if you are on or not. Are you unmuted? Can you talk?
Yasser, yep, I can.
Unmute, Yasser.
Ask to talk.
Yasser, are you ready? I hope it will work. I just need 10 seconds. Is he unmuted?
Yeah, it's unmuted. Yeah. Now you can hear me?
Okay. Okay. I just want to say something to all the presidents and chefs around the world. Yasser Jad, actually, I came to Saudi and I knew nothing. And I had a vision. By that time, Yasser looked at me and he said, for sure, what is your plan? What do you want to do? Because people didn't like this very, very much. And we created a Saudi Chef Association together with a lot of passion, dedication, and hard work. And I want to recognize Yasser for actually the possibility and opportunity with all the efforts what we had, because Yasser by profession was not a chef. He was actually a specialist in development of food safety. And that was one of the key elements in our organization, which I had before when I worked for Saudi Airlines. I must say thank you so much for Yasser, for all his great efforts, what he is doing with the Saudi Chef Association, the Chef Table Circle, my friendship to him. And at the same time, I have a very, very special token of appreciation. And this token of appreciation is completely off the record. It's my own award, which is actually the Thomas Gugler Merit Award. And I want to give this to Yasser for letting me be in his country for nearly 20 years. And I want to recognize him with this medal, which is on my own, because I believe he really deserved this as a backup in doing that for people here. And he made me become a world president due to the association in Saudi Arabia. Yasser, I want to hand over one of appreciation to you in front of everyone, that the people know that I'm very thankful that you and Saudi Arabia gave me a second home and made me to what I am now as a Worldchefs president, and I'm thankful for that. And therefore, I just wanted you
Yeah, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I'm really very proud to be member on this global body. And I really work hard also to pass my grand diploma in cooking with Cordon Bleu School, and being in this field almost 15 years. So I am between chefs and other management level, and really proud to be a chef with great chef like you, Thomas. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you very much. And I believe it will all of the people here in Saudi Arabia, because I have seen now it gets very, very interesting also for young chefs. And this is part definitely of the involvement and all the activity we have done in the past years. So I want to say thank you very, very much to you for this. And within the next 2 days, you will get a nice token of appreciation from me for all the great efforts and that we made actually the Saudi Chef Association here in Saudi Arabia.
Thank you.
And I want to say thank you to all the presidents from around the world too, because always never forget the heart blood and the enthusiasm which you can have and motivate people who are actually from sideways coming also into the business, because I believe chefs have a bigger potential and a bigger ability than many others, because they have passion and dedication. Thank you for giving me these 2 special minutes off the record, but it was very important to me as I'm living here 19 years in Saudi, and I wanted to say thank you very much to Yasser for being actually and making it possible to do that. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Highly appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, coming back. I blow the time, I'm sorry, but as we all know, it's okay. Neil, back to you.
On agenda. Okay, it's actually handed back over to you, Thomas.
Okay, actually my screen is gone. Now, what I want to say, first of all, I want to say thank you very much to all the presidents from all around the world, which have made this first EGM possible. That would not have been possible without any of you people, with all associations from all around the globe. It would not have been possible without the hard work and dedication of our office team. Our office, Lynn, Andrea, Connie, Ragnar, everyone actually is giving almost their utmost best. They work day and night, and we're always trying to get actually things running. Worldchefs is here for all of you as a family. We want to grow together. We want actually to go into the direction to make something which others can't do. We would wish that definitely the world becomes a better place. As I said before, we always believe in the power of the white jacket. My special thanks goes to all my board. And this comes really from the bottom of my heart. This board is fantastic. And ladies and gentlemen, I love you for who you are, what you are, and that you are with us. You have made Worldchefs for the last 4 years what it is and what it will be. And all the past presidents which we had and all the past boards, I want to thank them for an organization which has been founded in 1928, achieved the highest goals, highest recognitions in the global world of chefs, chef societies, and hospitality industry. My sincere thanks goes to the bidding countries, which actually I believe both are winners. At the same time, I was writing with Arwin because this is a decision definitely which we all talked also on the phone. Whoever wins will be the winner, and the runner-up will get the finals and of the globals. And this, we would have had 2 fantastic venues. One is in Wales, one is in Singapore. Singapore got the Congress, and I believe strongly that in Wales, we can have a fantastic final of our so prestigious cooking championship that I think both of them will go out of this AGM with a happy, smiling face, because all of you are winners and both of you deserve to get this kind of recognition and ability to showcase what is all about your country. At the same time, I want to say thank you very much to all the people which are believing in the power of the white jacket. Number one, I want to say thank you very much for my ex-com, which I selected and I elected in Greece, and I'm very happy for this. At the same time, I want to say thank you very much for giving us another 3 years to lead Worldchefs, as we had no one running against us. And thank you very much for this trust which you are giving us. I hope from the bottom of my heart that you are liking what Worldchefs what the steering committee is doing. A special thanks goes to Charles Carroll, our past president. He is always the man of wisdom. He is the man who always tries to balance. A special thank goes definitely to all my continental directors. I know they are going through sometimes very hard and difficult times, but honestly saying, they are really amazing and they're representing you all at the very, very best. I never could dream having such a fantastic team with me. And I really, from the bottom of my heart, to repeat that, love what they are doing, because they are by heart, by feeling, by dedication, and by emotions, chefs from A to Z. To all the national associations around the world, around the globe, to our corporate member, affiliated member, associated member, sponsors, and whoever loves Worldchefs, I just can say thank you for the trust, thank you for the support, thank you for your never-ending support towards Worldchefs. It's a noble organization which I'm so happy to lead, and at the same time I want to say thank you as well to all the people behind the scenes. Definitely Ragnar will get from me the Purple Heart to survive me and my team for already 4 years, and this will be a special token which he will get, because I believe Ragnar sometimes has it really hard. He is in the middle of the fire from everywhere, but at the end, nevertheless, I want to say thank you to that fantastic office team. At the same time, I just can say one more thing. Please, chefs from all around the world, stay safe, stay healthy. Always make sure that you are going in the right direction. Develop yourself. Believe in yourself. Never give up. The circumstances which you have seen, not only due to COVID, due to so many other natural disasters which have been happened in the last 4 years, I believe this makes us stronger. Believe in yourself, push, and go forward. You are amazing. I just can say thank you for this first amazing, very well gone through EAGM. God bless you all. And I'm looking forward to see you after COVID, when we are traveling again, when we can travel again, in your amazing competitions around the globe. And I'm 100% confident that we as Worldchefs will go further and further. The sky is the limit, the power of the white jacket. And please help the needy. Widmann, you are a great guy in doing actually all this in cooperation with all of you national associations and individual chefs for the people who needs it. I believe we have to be very, very strong together. Open your eyes what's going on the political scene, like what I said, like in Belarus, for example. You see that it's devastating. It's really not what we as chefs and we as human beings want to see. I seen, Charles, to you, your family, especially also in Americas, I'm watching daily the news, what's going on there. We have Brazil and so many other countries which have been really hit, and European countries by COVID very drastically. Please, chefs, believe in that it comes a better time. And I just can say, respect to all of you. You are fantastic individuals. I love to work with you. And I'm looking forward for another 4 years with my team, as a group, as friends, that we can go further and further. And I'm wishing you a great evening. A big thanks to all of you. And I do what I normally not do. Love you all. Please take care, stay safe, and hope to see you very soon somewhere around the globe again. Thank you very, very much.
Okay. Cornelia, are we calling a motion to close?
Now it comes the motion. I would like to make the motion to close the meeting, and you are all ready, please, to vote.
The motion. We vote on the motion.
We vote on the motion. Yes, Mr. Motion Motor.
Second.
As well, a small side note, which I cannot keep for myself. I want to do that also. I was very happy today to see, even on the call, Chris Sanford from our very newly born baby, the Ability Awards. And even if it's last minute and last second, Chris, I'm thanking you from the bottom of my heart that you are going for inclusion, that you are taking care about people with you and your organization in cooperation with Worldchefs to include these people in our upcoming events and challenges. And I believe we have to respect all of this. And Chris, a special thanks from me going to you, to Scotland. And I believe with this kind of efforts, we are showing greatness and we are showing the wiseness that we as chefs can make a difference. So please, gentlemen, all be safe, all stay healthy. I'm thanking you for the votes now in closing the meeting.
We don't get a quorum, we can't close, Chef.
It got closed.
A quorum can't close, gonna stay here.
Yeah.
Before we close, I just want to add a comment to the award recipients, and you will be receiving your award or medal by courier. But then in 2022, we will be inviting you on stage to be recognized and to also help present the awards to the 2022 recipients. So you'll be getting a certificate from Worldchefs, a formal letter, and of course your award or President's Medal in courier.
And then definitely, as Cornelia said, we will see you at the next World Congress, which is hopefully a physical one where everyone will be. You will be on stage with us to receive this token of appreciations for the EGM 2020 in the next World Congress. So please stay safe. We want to see you all on that stage.
Okay, I think we just got 1 minute to let a few people put in some votes, if there's anybody left. Still have.
We got a nice comment from Manjit Gill. Dear board members, it's a fantastic, you can see that. Thank you very, very much, Manjit Gill, our first recipient in the last Congress of the Escoffier medal. We have now number 2 for the Escoffier medal. Toshi-san, our galleon figures, congratulations to all of you. And I really appreciate all your efforts, what you have been done. Thank you so, so much. Greetings to all the chefs around the world. Thank you, spasiba, shukran, merci bien. So it's really amazing to be with all of you.
Thomas, I think the board can vote to close the meeting if we don't have a.
Yes, please. And I would like to give this honor to Charles, please.
I already seconded the motion.
Super.
Charles, good work. Good work.
Thanks, mate. Thanks, mate.
Hey guys, it's bike riding time.
You, mate, you can't even sit on a bike after all that wine.
Good job, guys.
I'm Aussie, remember?
BBQ time for me in Italy.
I see Otto was drinking wine.
Yeah.
We'd be disappointed if he wasn't.
Where's our wine?
So,
I mean,
I just want to say thank you to Neil for being Sergeant of Arms. You did a great job keeping us in line. Thank you, Thomas, for chairing such a great meeting. And I think we're ready to close the meeting. we have a exit closing video, which hopefully everybody can enjoy.
Please.
And forward to seeing everybody in